Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini reading focused on secrets and fantasies when it comes to a particular person that you're thinking about for this mini reading. And ultimately, we're going to take a look at what they aren't telling you. What is it that they're keeping in their heart? You could also certainly be keeping things from them and what it is that you haven't had a chance to express to them. So let's take a look and see what presents itself here today. General as always. Scorpio, it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below. And of course, I will include a link to all of the decks and creators that you see here today. Cross watchers are always welcome to these readings. So let's begin, starting things off with a deck by Angelic Revelation 144. Twin Flames and Soulmates, Shadow, Soul, Truth, and Desire messages. And then we'll grab one from my Sugar and Spice Oracle, A Little Naughty, A Little Nice. There is a possibility that some of the content pulled from these cards could be sexually explicit. If that makes you uncomfortable, just be aware of that. You can either fast forward or click off from this particular reading. So let's begin, Scorpio, and see what comes through, okay? When it comes to secrets and fantasies that maybe you both have at this time. Angels and spirit guides, please, for this mini reading for Scorpio. What is the first focus message? I'm guided actually to this one. My karmic partner is making my life hell. So this might actually be something that obviously you're not even aware of because it's coming through as a secret message. If they could tell you this is what they would want to share with you. But if you guys are in separation, if they are with a karmic partner, or maybe you are, whoever is in this type of connection, they're not happy. Okay, so this person, this karmic partner, is making their life hell. And maybe on the surface, especially if you guys, for example, follow each other still on social media and you're observing this person maybe to be acting as though everything's cool, everything's great in their life. That's what they're portraying on social media. Or maybe when people ask how they're doing, they're quick to answer, oh, I'm great, I'm doing fine. But behind closed doors, that's not the case. Okay? So let's add to that with a message from the Sugar and Spice Oracle. So it does seem here, this is coming through for those of you who are in separation from a particular person that you have in mind. And they might have moved on to somebody else, but it clearly is coming through that they're not happy. I'm guided to this card here. We have grapefruit. So this card says, unresolved issues from past heartbreak left me bitter, but I'm tough and resilient. I'm a lot stronger because of the pain I've had to overcome. Now I know I can endure the not so sweet moments and savor the ones that are. So either this is going on right now with your person, Scorpio, the one that you're thinking about, or in separation from. They are either currently with a karmic, they're not happy, or this karmic partnership has a lot to do with past heartbreak that they have experienced. And unless they've taken the time to heal from that, then they might still be holding on to lingering resentments when it comes to this person. But, you know, this message does say that they're a lot stronger because of what they've been through here. And now they can endure the not so sweet moments and savor the ones that are. And maybe the memories and the love and the connection that they are savoring has a lot to do with you. Okay, so let's add to that. I wanted to also grab some additional insight from another one of Angelic Revelation 144's decks. This is the Fire and Ice Lenormand. So let's see what else, Scorpio, when it comes to the secrets and fantasies that this person has for you and or that you have for them. It really can go either way, but we're focusing more so on someone that you're thinking about for this reading. What else do we need to know here? We have fish, financial and spiritual abundance. So maybe right now, either you're doing really well financially or they are. You know, take it for how it makes sense. But, you know, that what's also coming to mind for me is that saying, you know, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Well, they might have caught a really bad fish, you know, especially if they're dealing with a very toxic situation with a karmic partner. But look at these next cards. We have key, and this says, I love you. Synchronicities, signs, and fate. Despite where you guys are at right now, Scorpio, especially those who relate to the fact that you're not with the one that you love, and maybe secretly in your heart you still have love for them, but you can't tell them because they're with someone else at this point, or maybe they're getting over a recent breakup with a karmic, you know, and also part of what it is that they're holding in their heart is that they love you. It could go either way. So pay attention to the synchronicities that are grabbing your attention at this time. And this could indicate that you guys are still destined to find your way back. And look at the next card. We have engagement ring, harmony, union, partnership, and proposal. So it's kind of looking like you guys had to go into separation, experience heartbreak and pain as a result of you guys going your separate ways. They had to figure out what it was that they wanted, and maybe this gave you time to think as well, Scorpio. And part of your life's journey could be to come back together, come back into union. That can, of course, result in an engagement, a proposal, a marriage. These cards are amazing, Scorpio. We've got love language, social media texts or calls. I feel it's just a matter of time before they reach out to you. You get a text or a phone call, or they might reach out on social media. And again, I can't help but feel that for some of you guys, there could be someone that you are maybe keeping tabs on social media. Maybe they're watching you too. Not so much interacting, just kind of keeping tabs, you know. And again, they might be portraying themselves to be happy in a relationship, but the reality of it is, I don't think they are. So that might not be something that they want to put out there, you know, to share with the world that they're actually miserable in this relationship. So rather than changing their status or letting people know I'm going through a really hard time and this is a relationship that doesn't seem to be working, they're keeping that as a secret and possibly fantasizing about wanting to reach out to you because they still love you and see themselves ultimately being with you. And then look at this, eternal heart. Infinite, unconditional, soul love. So what's presenting itself here might be that you guys are still connected, despite the fact that you guys have gone your separate ways, not together. Somebody's moved on to another relationship. Maybe you both have, but I feel possibly that you guys moved on to relationships where it couldn't compare to this one. And maybe you had to experience that in order to realize how much more meaning this particular connection has. Unconditional love, wanting to bring things back together. That's what's coming through here. Okay, so let's add some tarot here. I'm guided to, if I can grab it, I'm guided to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. And this is tarot with a twist if you're not familiar with it. It does contain new oracle messages, new court cards in addition to all of the traditional tarot cards. So let's see what presents itself here for this mini reading here, as far as the secrets and fantasies and whatever else needs to come through. For Scorpio, please, angels and spirit guides. So we have a karmic situation going on here. Look at this. We've got the Emperor. So my feminines, your masculine coming in as this very strong Emperor here. And part of what could create movement for you guys to come back together is that your masculine finally takes control of the situation, especially if they're involved with a karmic and deciding to break free from that. Wanting to establish something more solid with you. We do have the Saber of Air. For some of you guys, maybe your person could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but this is part of the air element. So it does say time to clean house. Cut toxicity out of your life. Bad relationships, whether romantic in nature, friendships, or unhealthy family connections, need to be addressed, released, and cleansed out of your life. Don't hold on to the past or heavy baggage you've been carrying. Throw it out like yesterday's trash. Time to move on and bring in some fresh air. There you go. Whoever is in that karmic partnership and it's making either their life hell or someone's making your life hell. If you are in a relationship, you're unhappy, take advantage of that energy of the Saber of Air. It's time to cut it out. cut it out of your life. Because by doing that, this is what's coming in for you is the Ace of Wands. Fire, okay? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For some of you guys, here's a new beginning for you and the one that you love. Somebody needs to take action, though, to bring it back together, and I feel you guys can have that. So my feminines tuning in, this could be you, because the Baroness of Water is one of the new court cards in this deck, representing divine feminine, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Of course, this is a Scorpio reading, so this could be you. You're coming through as someone who's very dependable, and you're very laser focused on what it is that you want in your life, your love life, and just overall goals that you want to be able to achieve. You're very determined. You're not wanting to play games. You're a no-nonsense type person. You know, you're just an open book, and maybe when you guys were together, you were very open in how you communicated towards each other, but through separation, there are certain things that you're not expressing to one another because possibly you can't, especially if there's another person here in the meantime, a karmic, okay? Because the Baroness of Water possesses the gift of gab. You love a good conversation. You've got a great sense of humor. As in the capacity and role of a spouse, you're very lovable, a very affectionate parent. So if you guys have children together, maybe that's why it's coming through. Or we've got the engagement ring here. Should a marriage take place, you would be very happy in a relationship with your masculine once you guys reconnect. We do have the Ace of Wands with a new opportunity to start again. And there is good news along with the Ace of Wands energy. Oh my God, I love this. Look at this next card. And I have shuffled this deck so many times. This is the Baron of Water. The Baron of Water is the perfect match to the Baroness of Water. So you have found your perfect match. They just need to be able to cut out whatever is not working in their life or preventing them from being a part of yours. Whoa. That's crazy. And then the Seven of Swords, it does represent deception, lies, cheating, betrayal. That certainly could have happened here because obviously we've got a karmic partner situation. So maybe if you relate to this Scorpio, they ended up detaching and moving on to this unhealthy relationship. But, you know, that's nothing that you could have prevented. If they wanted to do that, that's their own free will. If it's reversed for your situation and if you ended up going into a karmic partnership and you're miserable, you know, then it could have been you on your end where you betrayed a partner or you cheated on them. It could go either way. But the thing is, with the Saber of Air, this can all be cut out of the equation so that you can reunite with your perfect partner, your ideal mate. And then lastly, we've got the Angel of Mercy. Life has brought you down to your knees. The universe shows you mercy. The love you've been searching for, yearning for, has eluded you thus far. I'm here to let you know that it's time to rise, to get back up. Claim your ascension within your own life to help you take that first step towards a brighter future. And that brighter future is you reuniting with somebody that is your ideal person, your soulmate in this lifetime. You know, for some of you, maybe you identify more with a twin flame connection, but this is a very special soul bond that two people share. And it seems that there could have been a third person, a third party, a karmic that drove a wedge between the two of you. But you guys can find your way back. Okay, you can find your way back to each other. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up here with some final messages. So let's pull some cards from the Love Journey deck by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Scorpio for this mini reading, Secrets and Fantasies. So they're not telling you that they're miserable, that their life is hell due to a karmic partnership that is not going well. This could be you as well if you relate to that. So if it's not them, then it's you that's in this karmic partnership. But I feel it more so for the person that you're thinking about, Scorpio. Yeah, we pretty much already determined that. I'm miserable without you because their life is hell with somebody else. I always knew it was you. Yep. But you know, Maybe they really had to experience life without you to be able to really realize this. This love was meant to last. I'm forever yours. Okay, so I kind of feel they'll be back. And with a reunion, that's meant to last forever. Walk with me into destiny. Okay? They do feel that you guys are destined souls meant to live this life together. And bottom of the deck, I can't do this without you. And what I get from that is they can want you all they want. But if you're not on the same page, if you don't have the same vision towards a reunion and wanting to build this life together, then they're going to be running into blockages here as far as wanting to be back in your life. But I do feel, based off of what is presenting itself here, is that you guys want the same thing. You do feel drawn to each other. This eternal heart engagement ring. There's love here. They're miserable without you. Maybe you're just as miserable without them. So you guys can still work this out. There is the possibility of a new beginning here for you and the person that you're thinking about, Scorpio. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it. And hopefully this resonated with you. If you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below in the description box. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.